Hello, dear friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is news time again from this very good channel. Welcome back. How are you all doing? Hope you're good. I pray that God will be with you in your endeavors. Today, we have another update for you. And I want you to, after listening to it, you drop your opinion and suggestions you have so that Biafra will be free. And that's just it. Okay, let's go there.
The Sultan of Sokoto, during the security meeting in Kaduna State about a year ago, made mention of one thing. He said, and I quote, that the issue of banditry or insecurity in Nigeria will never end. That if it will only end, it will take decades to end. Decades means from 20, 30 years. That is to say that the issue of insecurity you are seeing now is going to last for over 30 to 40 years to come. Before Lagbaja died, the chief of army staff that Tinubu first appointed, he told Nigerians that, see, the armed forces can't solve the insecurity problem in Nigeria. The current DSS chief told us, he said, and I quote, don't leave everything for government because we can't secure you. Mobilize, carry arms, and defend yourself. Let me continue with all this chief of army and navy staff. Let me not even go to other people. The chief of army staff, the new one in Kaduna, recently said, and I quote, if I mobilize the whole army in Nigeria and go to all these places where we have insecurity and banditry, it will not stop it because there are underlying issues. And here we are, the chief of naval staff said yesterday, and I quote, the insecurity problem in Nigeria can only be solved if we employ divine intervention. We need to employ spirituality to tackle it. All these people are just indirectly telling you that Nigeria is finished, Nigeria is gone and gone forever. Stay with me in this video as we dig into this. Saturday, 24th day of May is today, 2025. Good afternoon and thanks for joining me in this video. Naval chief advocates spiritual intervention in fight against insecurity in Nigeria. Listen to that again. The Nigerian chief of Navy staff advocates for spiritual intervention in fight against insecurity. Before now, I thought that a lot of Nigerians, more percentage of our population in Nigeria are intelligent, are wise until the issue of insecurity arrives. The insecurity happening in Nigeria exposes a lot of things. Number one, it exposed that we have non-entities in the helm of affair, down from presidency to all these chief of naval staff who believe that the only solution now, because the Fulani terrorists, Boko Haram, Iswap, Mahmoud, all these people have defeated them, that the only solution we have now is for us to beckon on spirituality, spiritual solution, and so on and so forth. That is the only solution left for them to solve the insecurity challenges in Nigeria. Number two is that I look at the number of youths we have who don't still understand what is going on in Nigeria, why their villages are under siege, their mothers can no longer go to farm, and they are still sounding this foolish word. Where Tinubu go, we go. Where this man go, we go. Where P2B go, we go. Where Atiku go, we go. Who has been with you people? No, who actually did this charm against Nigerians? Or is it not charms? Is it the level of our education? Or I don't understand. You see people with PhD, with master degree, but they are still fools. Before Lagbaja died, the former chief of army staff, he made mention of one thing. He said, the number of security we have in Nigeria, security men, armed forces, they are not enough to secure Nigeria. People should resort to self-help. If the chief of army staff made that statement, it's enough for you to know that Nigeria is gone. The DSS director came and made the same statement. He said, hey, don't wait for us. Fight for yourself. Defend your communities. It's enough for you to understand that Nigeria is gone. Not only that, you see the new chief of army staff again in Kaduna, he said, and I quote him, even though we deploy the whole army, the whole military in Nigeria, they can't solve insecurity challenges because they are underlying issues. So this one now again, the chief of navy staff is saying that we need spiritual intervention to tackle insecurity in Nigeria. For a man who has served this country for more than 25 years, he has been in the war front, he fought insurgency, and he's now coming back to tell you that, oh, there is no way out about this. Let us resort to spiritual, solution. That is to tell you that you people have, everybody in Nigeria, there is a tendency that you are going to die the following day. Because people who are dying today, they never knew that they are going to die the following day. Now, let us go down deep in this concept for people to understand in clarity what I'm talking about. The responsibility of protecting lives and property of the people belongs to the government, right? But if the government is now telling you that they can't do this, what are you supposed to do? Oh, you think the return of Tinubu 2027 is going to guarantee you security? Or Obi returning there will guarantee you security? Or Atiku returning there will guarantee you security? If, all these things are your own thoughts that Obi, Atiku, Erufai, Tinubu, these people will guarantee you the security you need in this country. It means that you need to start from ABCD. You need to start from nursery school again because your education is a waste. Yeah, it's totally waste. Were you not in this country in 2013, 2014, where the military stopped receiving order from Commander-in-Chief of Armed Forces, which is Goodluck Jonathan? They failed. They stopped receiving order from Jonathan. When Jonathan asked them, flush Boko Haram, someone like Buhari and the Northerners will say, if you do this, it's a fight against us. You people don't know anything about this country at all. But who do I blame? The youth, all they want now is, who are we going to follow that will pay us 150,000, 200,000 every month? Because we are hungry. If we don't follow where this man go, we go. If we don't do that, no job for us, nothing for us. This is the atmosphere we have created for ourselves in Nigeria. And this is going to kill us. Yeah, it is going to kill us. But now, let's face the reality. The only solution to all these things, the whole security agencies have given you the info. They have given you what you need. I don't blame all this chief of army staff, chief of army staff, chief of naval staff, Air Force, DSS. I don't blame them again. You know why? They are protecting their job, though at the detriment of the people, but they told you the solution. If they tell you that Nigeria don't have the solution to the insecurity challenges, it means they are telling you that Nigeria is not viable again. This Nigeria is not sustainable. If there is anything the government should do, what could that be? Tying of roads? Building of bridges? Absolutely no. The security of lives and property. Any government that fails at securing the lives of their people is a failed government. So, a failed government is dangerous. And that is what we have in Nigeria. Then ask yourself, what is the solution to this? I have proffered my own solution. I said that the disintegration of this country to the way it was. Nigeria was not like this. If Nigeria can go back the way it was before, the way we were before, everything is going to normalize. Or the least, let me not be biased here, the least that could happen in this country for us to see stability is implementation of Aburi Accord. Nigerians should go and study history and understand where we are coming from. The reason why Gowon, Ojukwu, you see all these things we are saying today, we saw it before, even before we were born. People before us experienced it. When I went through the Aburi Accord, the agreement Ojukwu and Gowon had in Ghana's town called Aburi, I said, oh no. These people knew the problem of Nigeria and they wanted to kill the problem. But the powers that be, the Britain, they refused that such agreement should stand because they know that this is an agreement that will bring out the potential of people in Nigeria. So anybody saying he's coming to become Nigerian president, including Tinubu, including Obi, including Showore, including Atiku, including all these people you are seeing, without understanding or talking about all these insecurity challenges, you know the person is coming to fool you. The person is coming to fool you. The killing in Nigeria today is not on the internet. A lot of people who call themselves influencers are disconnected from the reality. Ordinary essay to governor who don't even know what is going on in his village is disconnected from the reality. They can't say the truth because of, the change they're having from the government. But I'm here to tell you the truth. If you think or you believe that the political regime change is the hope of the people, that these people tomorrow, maybe someone becomes president could solve this problem, you are insane. You are insane. The issue of insecurity in Nigeria is all about recolonizing Nigeria. Nigeria is being colonized again. And there is a new sheriffs, or there are new sheriffs in town. Nigeria, with everything about this country will turn upside down. And the new people will be in Nigeria from now till next 20 years. Sultan of Sokoto made mention of one thing. He said, if the issue of insecurity in Nigeria will end, it will take decades, like 20, 30, 40 years. If the issue of insecurity in Nigeria will end, that is what the Sultan of Sokoto said. And all these people have told you, you don't still want to understand because you are following one useless politician who think that political power and money is everything. Anybody that is being controlled by money, anybody that is being controlled by political influence, you know that the person is not a leader. The person shouldn't have even be ahead of you. Because all these things is what you are still going to live and die. They don't think about the future generation. They don't think about the people. All they think is all about next generation. Where am I going to belong that will make me relevant? Or every fame that you've derived from the political influence you have, how has it helped your people? I am saying this for posterity's sake. So that tomorrow, people can come out to say, yes, we were told, we were warned about this. Time will come in Nigeria, you will not have a place you call your home. They will chase you out of your home. You don't have a government that will save you. But if you can realize and save yourself by start asking for your own. Ask for your own. You don't have a nation. Ask for your own nation. That is the only solution to all these rascalities. Now, everywhere you have gold, uranium in Nigeria, they have planted insecurity there so that they will be able to exploit it without the objection of the people who own it. And the largest deposit of the natural gas we thought is in Niger Delta, in a John land. But recently, what they discovered in Imo State is mind-blowing. And I promise you this, from my experience, insecurity will not end in Imo State because of that. And nobody will know why these things are happening. Even people in the Senate that are not connected to the powers that be in Nigeria won't know about this. Do you know the gold that is being exported out of Nigeria? It's not reflecting in Nigerian GDP. They just focus on oil in the Niger Delta. Nobody will tell you this. So this country is irredeemable. It's irredeemable. Anyway, it will take you watching me 20 to 30 years to realize this. But that time, it will be too late. But it is important we say things as it is. Chief of Naval Staff, well, what you said for me is not strange because I know that Nigeria is irredeemable. And urging us to focus on spirituality, spiritual solution to solve the insecurity problem in Nigeria is like just trying to tell us that this country can never be saved. And we know that. So thank you for your sincerity, for telling us that there is nothing we can do to save this country.